Hello students, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Welcome back to your class Ravi Sir G Maths, the easiest and finest way to learn the concepts of mathematics from standard 9 to 12th. Students, in our today video lesson of standard 10th maths, chapter is circle. We are going to learn the basic concepts of circle, tangents, numbers of tangents, about secants, and solution of few questions of exercise 10.1 and 10.2. So students, before starting today video lesson, if you are new to this channel, just subscribe this channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. So students, let us see on the slide about what circle. Actually students, we know that what is the circle. So we know that circle is a collection of infinite point from fixed positive distance, right? So students, so let us start our today's topic. The topics are: for a circle and a line on a plane, there can be three possibilities. How many possibilities, students? Three possibilities. First, they can be non-intersecting. What? Circle and a line on a plane, in very first case they can be non-intersecting. Second, they can have a single common point. What is? They can have a single common point. In this case, the line touches the circle, right? In third, they can have two common points. In this case, the line cuts the circle at a 2 point, right students? So is it clear? They can be non-intersecting, means line and circle will not intersect to each other. Second, they can have a single common point. In this case, the line touches the circle. In this case, line passes through one point of the circle. And in third case, they can have two common point. It means line passes through 2 point of the circle. So let us students see in the picture. The first figure shows that non-intersecting, right student? You can see that line PQ and a circle are not intersecting to each other. In second figure, students, you can see that line PQ and circle intersecting at a point, right? In this case, the line is said to be tangent of a circle, right? In third case, students, you can see that line passes through the circle from two distinct points. So those distinct points are A and B, right? You can see that line PQ passes through the circle, and these 2 points on the circle are A and B. So students, in first case, the line and circle are not intersecting. In second case, line and circle touches each other at a single point. In that case, line PQ is said to be tangent of a circle. In third case, students, you can see that line PQ passes through 2 point of circle. It means what? This is not a tangent, because if a line passes through 2 point of a circle, that line is said to be secant of circle, means secant passes through 2 point of the circle, right students? So let us see about tangent. What is tangent? Earlier I have told you that what is tangent. Tangent means line which passes through the 1 point of circle. So let us see the standard definition. A tangent to a circle is a line which touches the circle at exactly 1 point. What is a tangent? A circle is a line which touches the circle at exactly 1 point. For every point on the circle, there is a unique tangent passing through it, right? Next one is, we have discussed about secant, and I have told you that what is secant. If a line passes through circle, but that line intersect 2 point at the circle, so that line is said to be secant of the circle. So students, let us see the standard definition of secant. A secant to a circle in a line which has 2 points, right students? How many points? A secant to a circle is a line which has 2 points in common with the circle. It cut the circle at 2 points. How many points the line cuts the circle? 2 points. and forming a chord of the circle. Right students? So you will have to clear that secants always form the chord. What is secant? Always form the chord. So students, in the given figure you can see that line PQ passes through the circle and it cuts the circle at A and B. That's why PQ is what? Secant. Next one is number of tangent drawn from a given point, right? So from one point, how many tangents can be drawn to a circle, right students? So we, as per the definition of circle students, we know that circle is a set of infinite point, and earlier we have studied that from one point of the circle a line can pass, so one tangent can pass. As we know that tangent having infinite point, so obviously how many tangent can be passed from the circle? So obviously it will be infinite. So let us see, if the point is in interior region on the circle, any line through the point will be secant, right? If the point is interior to the circle and the line will pass, that line will not be the tangent, that line will become the secant because it intersects circle at two distinct points. So no tangent can be drawn to circle which passes through point that lies inside. It means if a particularly point lies inside the circle and if you draw a line from there, that line will intersect the circle at 2 points, so that is not a tangent, that will be what? Secant. AB is a secant drawn in the point. In previous figure we have seen that when a point on tangency lies on the circle, there is exactly one tangent to a circle that pass through it. How many? One tangent, right? Okay student, now moving to the next slide, you can see that a tangent passing through a point lying on the circle, right? From one point of the circle, how many tangent can pass? One tangent. If you are considering 15 points on the circle and you will pass a line, so there will be 15 tangents. So finally you can say that circle is a set of infinite point. So from one point of the circle, one tangent is passed. So from infinite point, so infinite tangent can be passed. So when the point lies outside on the circle, in third case we have discussed about interior. If the point is in the interior of the circle, it means how many line can pass? One line pass, and that line is not a tangent, that line will be secant. If the point on the circle, so a line pass, that is tangent, right? If the point is outside the circle, so how many line can pass? So obviously there will be two line can be passed, means there will be two tangents of the circle, right student? So you can see in the diagram. So students, let us see the exercise 10.1. How many tangent can a circle have? How many tangent can a circle have? So there can be infinite tangent to a circle. How many? Infinite. Why it so? A circle is made up of infinite point. How many points students? A circle is made up of infinite points which are at an equal distance from a point. Since there are infinite point on the circumference of a circle, how many point? Infinite point on the circumference of circle, so infinite tangent can be drawn from them. So in short students, you can say that a circle is made up of infinite point from fixed positive distance. So from infinite point, so there will be how many tangent? Obviously students, there will be infinite tangent can pass. Is it clear? Again students, I am repeating, from a circle there may be infinite tangent. A circle have infinite tangent, it's short. Next one is fill in the blanks. A tangent to a circle intersect it in dash point, right? A tangent to a circle intersect it in a dash points. This is the first question. Second, a line intersecting a circle in 2 point called dash. Once again, a line intersecting a circle in 2 point is called dash. Third one is a circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most, parallel tangent at the most. And the fourth one, the common point of tangent to a circle and the circle is called dash. So students, these are 4 questions. We will see the answer one by one. Okay student. So let us see the answer over here. The answer of these questions are: a tangent to a circle intersect how many points? 2 points. Because students, we have studied the definition of tangent. As per the definition of tangent, there will be a line which passes through the circle from 2 distinct points that will be secant. So a tangent to a circle intersect in 1 point, right? The answer of the first question, a tangent to a circle intersect at 1 point. Tangent always intersect at 1 point. A line intersecting a circle at 2 points is called secant, right? A line which intersect a circle in 2 points is called the secant of circle. Third one, a circle have a 2 parallel tangent at the most, right? And fourth one, the common point on tangent to a circle and circle is called the point of contact. What is a point of contact? Okay students, let us see few practical question. The question is: a tangent PQ at a point P of circle of radius 5 centimeter meets a line through the center at O at a point Q so that OQ is equal to 12 centimeter. So we have to find out length of PQ. Let us see the options. The options are 12 centimeter, B 13 centimeter, C 8.5 centimeter, and D root 119 centimeter. So students, once again repeat the question. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 centimeter meet a line through the center at O, a point Q so that OQ is equal to 12 centimeter. So we have to find out the length of PQ. Okay students, let us solve this problem. Okay, so here you can see that this is about circle and its center is O, and radius of this circle is what, student? Radius of the circle is 5 centimeter, right? And there is point exterior to the circle, and from center to exterior point the length is 12 centimeter, right students? As we know that radius is always perpendicular on what? Radius is always perpendicular on tangent. So students, here this triangle is right angle triangle, so applying Pythagoras theorem, so OQ square is equal to OP square plus PQ square. So we want to find out the length of PQ square, so making the subject as a PQ square and putting the value of OQ square and OP square, right? The value of OQ is 12 and the value of OP is 5. So 12 square 144 minus 25. So PQ is equal to, students, we are getting what? 144 minus 25. So 144 minus 25, there will be 119. So value of PQ square is equal to 119, but we want to find out the value of PQ. So the value of PQ will be root 119. Isn't it, students? Is it clear? Just you will have to see it, you will have to apply the Pythagoras theorem and go through it. You can get your answer. The answer is root 119. So answer D holds, right? Moving to the next question of this chapter, exercise 10.1, question 1. First 3 questions are objective, means alternative question, means multiple choice question. The first question is, from a point Q, the length of the tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter. Length of the tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter and the distance of Q from the center is 25 centimeter. So radius of circle is 7 centimeter, 12 centimeter, 15 centimeter and 24.5 centimeter. This is similar question to the previous one. Let us see the solution, student. So the solution, so first of all, drawing the figure, we having the circle, right? This is circle and this is a what radius, this is unknown, there is a exterior point, this is Q and this is the length from the tangent is what, length of the tangent is 24 centimeter and exterior point and distance between center is what, 25 centimeters. Again students, this is similar to the previous one. This is a right angle triangle, right? So applying the Pythagoras theorem, QT square is equal to OQ square plus OT square. QT square is equal to OQ square plus OT square. So making OT square is a subject, we are getting OQ square minus QT square. So the value of OQ square, student, 25 whole square, QT is 24, so that will 24 whole square. So 25 whole square, we know that 625. What is 625? 24 whole square, 576. So we are getting OT square is equal to 49. What is 49? So length of OT will be what, root 49. So square root of 49, we are getting 7, isn't it? So just you will have to apply the Pythagoras theorem and go through it and check it in the option, which option holds. So option A holds, right students? So which option is correct one? Option A is correct one. Now moving to the next question. In the given figure, I will draw the figure right now. If TP and TQ are two tangents, how many tangents in this question, student? 2. To a circle with center O, and center of the circle is O, so that angle POQ, what is the major angle POQ? It is 110 degree. Then we have to find out angle PTQ. What do you want to find out? Angle PTQ equal to A 60 degree, B 70 degree, C 80 degree and D 90 degree. So student, in the given figure there are two tangents. The tangents are TP and TQ, right? And center of the circle is what, O, and major angle POQ is 110 degree. We have to find out angle PTQ. Okay, let us draw the figure first of all. So students, here is been the circle and center of the circle is O. There are two tangents. The contact point are P and Q. The angle between radii is 110 degree. So tangents are PT and QT, right? So students, here angle POQ plus angle PTQ will be 180 degree, because angle P and angle Q will be 90 degree, because we know that radius is always perpendicular on the tangent. So the opposite angle is sum of opposite angle is 180, because 90 plus 90 is 180. So obviously angle O and angle T will be what, 180 degree. So angle POQ is 110 and we want to find out PTQ. So PTQ will be 180. So angle PTQ will be 180 minus 110 degree, 110 degree, right? So the value of angle PTQ is equal to 180 minus 110, there is 70 degree, right student? So option B holds, so B is correct one. Let us see the next question. The question is, if tangent PA and PB from a point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at angle 80 degree, then we have to find out angle POA is equal to A 50 degree, B 60 degree, C 70 degree and D 80 degree. Right, student? So this question is similar to previous one. So just drawing the figure we can get the idea. So students, let us draw the figure. This is circle having center O. This is circle having center O and two tangents passing from point A and B, right? And angle over here P angle, it is given that since angle APB is equal to 80 degree, APB, right, means angle at exterior point, means tangent extended at 80 degree, right? So angle AOB will be what? 180 minus 180 minus 80 degree, because we know that sum of opposite angle is 180 degree. So angle AOB will be 100 degree, right, students? So radii extended at 100 degree. Okay, students. So here angle PAO is equal to angle PBO are 90 degree, because we know that radii always radius are perpendicular to the tangent. Since OP bisect angle AOB, if we draw OP, right, so it will bisect angle AOB, so there will be half of 100 degree. So angle AOP will be what? Half of AOB. So half of 100 degree, there is 50 degree, right, student? So the major angle AOP is equal to major angle POA is equal to 50 degrees. So which option holds here? Option A holds. So which one is correct? A is 50 degree. Now students, moving to the next question. The length of tangent from a point A at a distance 5 centimeter from the center of circle is 4 centimeter. Find the radius of circle. Right? What is the question? The length of the tangent from a point A. A is exterior point to the circle, and its distance is 5 centimeter from the center of the circle. Its distance is 5 centimeter from the center of the circle is 4 centimeter. Find the radius of circle. Right, students? What we have to find out? Radius of circle. Right? So let us draw the figure. We can get the idea. So students, here has been the solution of this question. Right? So this is circle, and this is center of the circle O. This is the radii. T is a point of contact. This is tangent. Right? The length of the tangent is 4 centimeter and distance of exterior from the center is 5 centimeter. So we know that this is a right angle triangle where angle T is 90 degree. Right? Okay, students. So triangle ATO. So AT be the tangent drawn from a point A. Right? Drawn from a point A to a circle with center O. What is the center of this circle? Center of the circle is O. So, and OA is equal to what? 5 centimeter, and the value of AT is 4 centimeter, right students? Since here we can see that tangent at a point is perpendicular to the radius, so the point of contact, right student? So OT is perpendicular on what? AT. So here the triangle ATO become right angle triangle. So for right angle triangle, if two sides are known and we want to find out the third sides, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So OA square is equal to OT square plus TA square. So the value of OA is 5, so 5 square, and OT square is unknown, and the value of AT is 4, so 4 square. So we want to find out OT square, so there will be 25 minus 16, square of 5 is 25 and square of 4 is 16. So the value of OT square is 9, so the value of OT is 3. So students, so radius of this circle is 3 centimeter. How much? 3 centimeter. Okay students, let us move to the next question. Students, this is the final question of today's video lesson, so don't skip the video, just see the final one. The question is, two concentric circle. How many circle? Two concentric circle are of radii 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Means one is bigger circle and one is a smaller circle. The bigger circle having radii 5 centimeter and the smaller circle having radius 3 centimeter. Find the length of the chord. What we want to find out? Length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Means larger circle, chord of larger circle touches the smaller circle, right students? So first of all, drawing the figure over here, let us see two concentric circle having different radii. Okay. So the circles are first one and this is second one. These two circle having different radii. So first having radii 3 centimeter and second radius of second circle is 5 centimeter. Okay, and we know that tangent is always perpendicular to the radius. So chord of second circle will become the tangent of the first circle. So let PQ be the chord of the larger circle. PQ is chord of larger circle which touches the smaller circle at point suppose L, right? Which touches the smaller circle at the point L, right? Since PQ is what? This is PQ is tangent to smaller circle. PQ is tangent to a smaller circle at the point L to a smaller circle, right, with radius, with center O, right student? So OL is perpendicular on what? PQ. OL is perpendicular on PQ. So since PQ is what? Chord of bigger circle, chord of which circle? Bigger circle, and OL is perpendicular on what? PQ. So students, in triangle AOL, so sorry, angle AOL bisect PQ, OL bisect PQ, side OL bisect PQ, so PQ is twice of PL, PQ will be twice of PL, right student? So let us clean these things. So angle OPL is right angle triangle, angle OPL is right angle triangle, and we can see that two sides are known and third side is unknown. Means what is unknown? PL is unknown, so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. OP square is equal to PL square plus LO square, right? Yeah, OL square. So value we want to find PL square, so this will be OP square minus OL square. So PL square is equal to OP square, means 5 square, OL square 3 square. So PL square is equal to 25 minus 9. So the value of PL square is 16, so the value of PL is 4 centimeter, right? Students, we want to find out code is twice of PL, so 2 into 4, this is 8 centimeter. Okay student, here we are completing today video lesson. I hope you have understood. Student, this lesson is very important for your board examination. So students, for more video lesson, keep watching your channel Ravi Sir Ji Maths. Thank you students, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Okay, bye.